You everybody for joining us here at the American Marketing Association New Jersey chapter. This is my November tour around the state of New Jersey, and I've had great discussions with Jim in the past on mail and stuff like that, and it's near and dear to my heart because when I was a kid in college and stuff like that, I worked at the post office. It's one of those interesting processes that always goes on 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Mail is being moved around the country. And Jim, I'd love to learn more and share with our members some interesting things about marketing in mail.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you for your time as well. So, mail. I'm more excited about mail today than I was in the past 5 years. There's so many incredible things happening with mail. First of which is the pendulum is swinging back. I mean, a lot of marketers were moving money from mail into digital for obvious reasons. It's less expensive, and they thought that's where their audiences were. And they found out that the digital wasn't necessarily getting them the return on their investment that they wanted. So a lot of those marketers are moving back. Hooray. But there's other marketers out there that are looking for innovations in print and mail. And there are some incredible ones. About 5 or 6 years ago, maybe 7 now, I met some very interesting people that were doing a lot of work with data collection and data compilation. So think of that big data arena. And we had discussions where they were telling me that there was so much publicly available data available about where people are based on their mobile phone. So think of the CSI type tracking, but take that to a 10 times the level. You know, they always find the culprit because they knew where he was based on where his cell phone pinged. You know, that's one technology, but there's so many other overlaying technologies that allow marketers to know where everybody is at any given time. So I'm thinking, wow, that's incredible. So how can we use that? So the first example was, hey, if there's a convention where you have high value prospects of consumers that congregate. So people, for example, at Comic-Con, you know what? People at Comic-Con, that's my audience. We lift all the mobile devices that are used at the Comic-Con, and then we have the ability to market to the mobile phone. After they leave the venue. We can send display ads to them and say, hey, you went to Comic-Con, you might not like this comic book, or you might want to go see this movie. That was the first iteration. The second was matching the mobile device ID back to the home address. So now we know where they live. So we know where that, we know the mobile phone was at Comic-Con. The data's out there. You combine all that data. Now I know where the phone lives. So now I have the opportunity to send display ads to the PC, but more importantly, the ability to send a direct mail postcard as well. So now they go to Comic-Con on Monday. On Thursday, we start hitting their mobile phone. Hey, buy this item because it's relevant to where you were. On Thursday night, they're at home, they're on their laptop, they see the ad, come buy this item because you were at Comic-Con. And then by Saturday morning, there's a direct mail piece in their mailbox that tells them, hey, here's 10% off if you go online and make this purchase. So really incredible technology out there. And obviously we're real interested because of the way it goes back to the postal address. The next iteration, same technology, we're all aware of tracking pixels. You go on homedepot.com, you start shopping for a shed, and then for the rest of your life, every time you go on the internet, you see an ad for a Home Depot shed. Right. That's a tracking pixel. It's on your computer that says, hey, Jim Lombard likes buying sheds or likes shopping for sheds. So a little bit more complex than that. We put a pixel on a website. The website tracks web traffic to that site, and you can sort the traffic based on their level of interest. So, for example, if they go to a high-end retailer and shop for a really expensive purse, I could take that tracking pixel, it fires back to me, and it says this computer at this address was on this particular web page shopping, and they did not buy the product. I
Right.
convert that back to a postal address, and then I mail a postcard or a letter that says, hey, you came, you shopped around a little bit, but you didn't buy anything. Here's a coupon for 10% off if you come back and buy it.
Right.
And the technology is such, we can literally put that piece in the mail and get it delivered within a week of the visit.
Wow.
So that's the cool thing with direct mail. And there's other iterations of the technology. Someone goes to a car lot, just literally walks through a car lot with their mobile phone, and they're on their phone for whatever reason, pick up the mobile device ID, and now I compile all the visitors to that car lot over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I convert all of those literally physical visits, walking through, just window shopping, and I convert that to a mailing list, and I can mail postcards out Monday or Tuesday, literally, so that they're delivered, so the following weekend they can come back with a postcard that says, hey, 5% off,
Right.
or free detailing for a year, or free oil changes if you buy a car next weekend. Some really cool stuff happening with direct mail.
Yeah, which is really interesting on how personal you can get now on a physical thing like mail coming to your house and stuff like that, on something that, hey, I was shopping for a car on a Sunday knowing that the place is closed because I don't want to get a salesperson to talk to me and stuff like that, but I just want to look and see what they got and see what the prices are and stuff like that. And I'm getting personalized mail about that walkthrough. That, you know, it's fascinating in that process.
There you go. And I was just on, you know this, we were just on a AMA meeting where we were talking about Facebook marketing, and someone mentioned the change in the Apple location-based system where you can turn it on or turn it off. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, they could turn it off, but they almost always turn it back on again. So when they first get the opportunity to turn off their location-based service, they say, yeah, I don't want anybody to know where I'm at. But then the first time they have an app that says, hey, please turn it on so we can give you the information that you want, they turn it back on, boom. Now you're sending your data back up line again. So it's opt-in now with a lot of the Apple phones, but I think something like 96% of the people turned it off, which was to be expected. But many of them, a good percentage of them, turned it back on.
Wow.
So it's still out there. Some really cool technology.
Yeah. So, you know, and who doesn't sometimes like getting those personalized things that are helping you out in a decision that you're making in the process, you know, and that's what mail is about, you know, and it's always going to be innovating to try and stay on top of things as we go forward and stuff like that. So,
you know, the Postal Service, they're even making a big push towards the connection with digital and mail. A few years back, they started this program called Informed Delivery, where people sign up to get pictures of their mailbox that's coming to them, sent to them on their mobile phone every day. So every day they get an email from the post office, shows them the mail pieces that they're going to get. And it's really cool. Something like 96% of the people that have Informed Delivery love it.
Yeah,
and
I have it. I have it on my side. It's interesting, you know, and I know what's coming, what I have to look for.
And now marketers are using it. How's a marketer use it? So now let's say I'm with ABC Retail. I send out a postcard to all my customers. I can make that mail piece interactive. So when the picture comes up from ABC Retail on my phone as a consumer, I see ABC Retail. It says push a button for an offer. I press my phone, boom, a 10% barcode pops up.
Wow.
Or a redirect to a website where I can make a purchase of the item that's being featured on the postcard. Really cool stuff. The open rate on the emails is 67%. The click-through rate is 0.33%. Wow. The numbers mean a lot to a lot of people, but people that do email know those are powerful numbers. And it all starts with the physical direct mail piece, which, by the way, studies have shown the physical marketing message has a longer lasting impression on the brain and a deeper impact on the brain. So now you get the physical contact with the customer, but also with the digital connection to make the purchase. Cool stuff.
Wow, really cool, really interesting. And thanks for spending the little morning this morning, sharing some ideas that you're currently doing in the marketing that could help members go further in using their marketing plans in getting to the customer as best as they can. So thank you very much, Jim. Have a great day and look forward to seeing you at one of our events in the future.
Thank you. Good
Bye-bye.
stuff. Bye.
Here are some of our upcoming events. Now is the time on November 16th. Coffee and Connections, December 2nd. And good luck to all the MBA students that are participating in the Marketing MBA Case Competition. Looking forward to seeing you all at one of our events. Have a great day. Bye.